midfield now looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down.
What the fuck happened to my receiver?
Back at about the 37-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. We're scoreless after one. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
That's a dot. That's a dot.
37 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
That was a good catch. Good fucking catch.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
They say legend make plays. They say legend make plays.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7.
That was a good fucking dot, bro. That was a good fucking dot. Good fucking dot.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 26. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, come on, why you into that? Come on, man, we on it.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown.
DK Metcalf, 53 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7. Michael Dixon.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Buying time to his left.
Oh, get that.
He'll take a shot here from downfield. And he'll bring this this one back to the 29.
Get that.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. This is Carson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in.
Lord, I guess that's what we don't know
Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
To get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Mayfield on first down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a huge return is